Hello, and welcome back to Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri. Last time we had a bit of an issue with, well, we're at vendetta with the UN, and also going to be in trouble with the Hive in the near future. We're trapped in this little section of land, and we've been forced to hard research our way into naval units, which is not where you want to be as the believers. This was a pretty bad start. So where is it in the menu here? HQ, research priorities. So now that we have the ability to build ships, the next thing we want to do is go for probe teams, which is going to be under Discover. And once we've got that, I think we switch over to Conquer. You can pick more than one at a time, but I don't particularly need to. Disciplined, Voice of God, yes. Back there. Oh, you're recycling tanks, yes, that's fine. So we're just doing econ at this point.
Terraform complete.
So we don't have... Okay, get rid of that fungus. Build a sensor tower there for defensive purposes. But yeah, we don't have a whole lot to do at the moment. One thing we do want to do...
Insufficient energy.
Oh, it's going to be so expensive. 7 minerals isn't terrible. Okay, we've got a road here, let's get into the forest. Complete. So I'm just kind of playing through turns until something happens at this point, unfortunately. Transport foil, I could go for that. Do I not have my... Oh, synth metal hoverboat, there it is. Let's start getting some ships, I guess.
Production complete.
Recreation Commons, that means... Yeah, we can click on there to reallocate everybody. Facilities, and we should have 2 police as well, as long as we have 2 military units in the city. So we should be able to get to size 5 without any happiness issues. I guess.
Turn complete.
Recycling tanks aren't bad.
Terraform complete.
I have no units. I just hit enter and over and over. Believing engineers built their first naval vessel. Colonel Santiago of the Spartans already founded the first naval corps in mission year 2153. Okay. And it makes sense that it would be them because they start with mobility, so that's their starting tech. Helps them to get... which helps them to get the new unit types relatively quickly. Okay, we're just going to use that former to clear some fungus there. Alright, synth metal hoverboat. And that's right, we can support, I think it's 4 units per base. I'm used to it usually being 2, but the believers have extra support, which isn't a bad option. Isn't a bad bonus. Okay, Sea Colony Pod, let's keep expanding.
Terraform complete.
Now, I don't really need to build a road on that particular tile. That would be a nice forest tile, though. Flat and moist. So you can click on it if you want to see what the actual values are. So this is 100 or 211 with full upgrades, although mines are not compatible with farms and solars. But the base numbers are so bad that I'm just gonna do the first. Uh-oh. Seething. Sister Miriam the Fanatic. It is ever a pleasure to match wits with you. I, Chairman Young of the Hive, am at your service. You don't sound like you're at my service. Formidable versus feeble. That's not great. I must caution you that my engineers have completed an advanced laser infantry prototype, 221. First unit surrendering service now, rendering my forces practically invincible. So 2 attack, 2 defense, 1 movement. The AI warns you about this every once in a while. So he's bragging about the fact that he got the laser tech, which gives you a 2nd attack. It's not that bad. Miriam, you may spend your days pounding your church Bible for all I care, but I will not allow you to hold out on me when it comes to matters of research. Will you disgorge your files on doctrine flexibility at once? I do so, violence between us will not become necessary. I think violence is about to become very necessary. I have that feeling. Flexibility would be ships, so we do not want to give them that. If you're not sure, you can consult data links to look up what the tech means. Have your way then. Exterminating each and every one of your Bible-thumping minions will provide great support for my hive's security. Well, if you say so. Oh, this is Hive as well? Oh, there's their capital. Okay. This base, the Hive, belongs to another player, Chairman Yang of the Hive. You can attack an enemy base by attempting to move into it. What have you got in there? Oh yeah. 2 units. Ooh, Fossil Field Ridge. All of these named sites on the map provide some sort of unique bonus. Was there... I think that's the first one we found. Oh no, Great Dunes is here. Great Dunes, I believe, is extra energy. It's not showing. One mineral, one nutrient, one mineral, yeah. Whereas usually there's no minerals. So this is a bonus mineral on base. So we're probably going to put a sea colony pod in the sea colony pod out into Fossil Field Ridge and just claim all of that, because that's going to be a lot of bonus production for a naval base. I guess we can do that. Forest expands. Yeah, sometimes they just do that on their own, which is nice. Sea colony pod. I could just get the rover prototype done too, so that I have rovers built. The ability to build rovers. Actually, let's get another boat. Oh yeah, you can have a lot of units. Let's build like 3 boats. Start exploring the ocean. Aha. Unity foil. Okay. Yeah, because I saw that you had the ships, but you didn't have the technology to build ships, so you found this one in a pod. So the Battle Hover Boat has performed admirably and has now achieved discipline status. So take out the transport. That always makes me feel good. Sister Miriam wins the first believing battle victory. Colonel Santiago of the Spartans already won the first planetary battle in mission year 2109, of course, because Santiago did defeat the Gaians in the previous episode.
Terraform complete.
Oh, I guess the forest spread while I was in the middle of building the forest, or maybe I was just clearing fungus, I don't know. We're gonna keep clearing fungus.
Enemy project initiated.
Right, that's a thing. I'm injured, so I only have 3 movement instead of 4. Well, we'll go to Divinity Base and heal up there. Command Nexus, huh?
Production complete.
I'd really rather you didn't have that. Maybe the Spartans can build it first, that would be nice. Voice of God does not have any troops supported. Sentimental hoverboats. I mean... why not?
Terraform complete.
4 units free. What's my police looking at? Oh, 1 military unit is police, not 2. Okay, that means that Voice of God actually needs a rec commons. Well, 3 movement to go across. Sea fungus, same as land fungus. Sea fungus slows the movement of surface ships. It sure does. Oh. We can bombard. That was not terribly effective. Flat and arid. Forest.
Terraform complete.
That's a lot of
stood
units.
before him, and I sang unto her, and it appeared to listen. His very countenance rippled like the sea, and the sound of my own voice came back to me, distorted. For a moment, I thought she was mocking me, or it was non-sapient and mimicking me. Then I understood. The sounds were not important. It was how I affected his sounds and how she affected mine that transmitted the message. Prime function, Aki Zeta 5, 1 future.
Alright, so this is a quote from one of the expansion factions because this was a tech added in the expansion. Progenitor Psych. If you're playing with the aliens in the game, you require this tech in order to be able to communicate with the aliens to do diplomacy. Or the aliens, conversely, could have social psych, which is actually the believing starting tech that lets us build direct commons. If the aliens research social psych, they can talk to humans as well.
Production complete.
And that unlocked aqua farms, which will be nice if we start getting sea formers going and getting kelp everywhere. Alright, this is the place where... Oh yeah, what does this do? Kelp farms are 1 extra nutrient each. Well, I don't have the ability to build walls here, so I guess we'll get another synth metal. Six infantry, huh? Sea formers for that. Water would be nice. Need water nutrient. Ooh, 4. Yeah, the Spartans have the military tech. Hopefully they're gonna be nice to me.
Terraform complete.
Nobody's being nice to me.
Mod recovered.
25 energy, sure. Well met, Sister Miriam. I am now called Colonel Santiago and act as the voice of the Spartans, whose intent is to exercise freely the god-given right to keep and bear arms. I see you and your minions have flourished on this unforgiving world. I must caution you that my engineers have completed an advanced impact rover prototype 412. Yeah, the rover, so it has the extra speed as well. The first units are entering service now, rendering my forces practically invincible. You know what? Sister Miriam, you have been accused of Bible-thumping extremism, and many among my followers itch for a military solution. Will you share your files on Centauri ecology as a sign of good faith, or shall I turn my minions loose to seize them? Your bases are at my mercy, sister. If you wish to escape with your skin, it will also cost you your data on Progenitor Psych. Well, this sucks. I am pleased that you have refrained from interference in my military preparations, Sister Miriam. You are a most prudent leader. Yeah, I want access to your research. Optical computers for 200 energy credits. That's like all my money. Now, I think we're done.
Production complete.
I am not in position. Whoops. I am not in position to defend this base, which is why I'm just kind of giving in to all her demands.
Terraform complete.
Action. Is there a heal? Maybe hold this position is going to work as heal. It's been a while since I played this. I'm not completely familiar with how all of these things work. I mean, Genome... Oh, we get it next turn. I guess I hit end turn too many times. I was going to rush that.
Production complete.
To map the very stuff of life, to look into the genetic mirror and watch a million generations march past. That, friends, is both our curse and our proudest achievement. For it is in reaching to our beginnings that we begin to learn who we truly are. Academician Prokhor Zakharov, address to the faculty.
1 extra talent at every base. Extra happiness. That's going to be nice to have. Sister Miriam's engineers complete planet's first secret project, the Human Genome Project. And the secret projects are the equivalent to wonders. Only one player can build them. Secret Project, Human Genome Project has been cancelled. They are now redirecting their efforts towards a new goal, the weather paradigm. We're supporting 4 units here, huh? That's a little bit unfortunate. Do we go for merchant exchange as well?
Project initiated. Production complete.
I guess we're just gonna go all in on that. That one city being our production center. Getting some of these secret projects. Merchant exchange isn't super great. Weather paradigm is really nice, but I don't think I'm gonna get it. I'm starting too late on it. You can... well, you need more. You need more stuff. Synth metal. Activate. Is there an upgrade? There should be an upgrade unit. Control U. Scout patrol can be upgraded to synth metal. 30. Not great, but it's an option. You walked on water. Alright, we're going to grab the
Terraform complete.
production from that. Hopefully, that'll work out in our favor. Who haven't I met? I have not met the Morganites. Is that it? One. So Believers is 1, 2, 3, 4 with the Spartans, 5 with the University, because I have run into them. So yeah.
Recovered.
Oh, Dimensional Rift has cloned our synth metal hoverboat. Nice. And this one's an independent, so it's not taking support.
Bot recovered.
Recreation Commons finished next turn.
Enemy
Not
project
bad.
initiated.
Virtual World, that is a very good secret project.
Production complete.
That one makes all of your network nodes, which I can't even build yet, act as hologram theaters, which I also cannot build yet. Okay. We need some formers here, actually, but we'll get another colony. We just need to keep expanding as much as we can here, because it's really... what we can do. Looks like it didn't finish. Oh, Seaformer. Didn't notify me that it was finished. Alright, you're gonna come back around this way. What, that control you? Yes, make the upgrade. The upgrade. This is a little bit worrying. I mean, I could attack into them. They're going to be fairly disciplined, but I get bonuses at attacking. So if I'm the aggressor, it actually works in my favor. Alright, this is a moist and rocky. Or rolling and moist, so we're going to put a farm here. I should probably just get the forest while I'm on this tile already. I don't know what you guys are doing. Great collective, sure. Yeah, from what we can see, 13 population that I know of. 4, 8, 12, 14, 16, 17 population. 7 is the max, so they can't get above that until we get our tech up, which we're not really at that stage of the game just yet. Ah, here's University.
Terraform.
More University. Sunspot activity has disrupted our communications. No diplomatic options at all. For 20 turns. Okay. A fun thing about sunspot activity. Yeah, 2-4 got here. Nice naval units there. Nice thing about sunspot activity is that you can commit atrocities
Slight force.
against your own people. 20 credits, not bad. And nobody will know. Normally committing an atrocity will get everybody to team up on you against you, but... or at least get everybody... it'll be a diplomatic penalty, I should say. But that is not the case if you are... if you are unable to make contact, so you can get away with things like that. Alright, so we've got roads connecting everybody except for this base, which really needs some formers. You guys... whoops, that was not the center. This is the center. I should probably go around clicking on those to make sure that I'm working decent tiles everywhere. Yeah, food. No, no, no. New Jerusalem. Alright, so you will come back here and start a farm. Here's synth metal hoverboat. I think we want to be able to build rovers. Let's just get that done. And yes, that is going to be a supply cost.
Righteous need not cower before the drumbeat of human progress. Though the song of yesterday fades into the challenge of tomorrow, God still watches and judges us. Evil lurks in the data links, as it lurked in the streets of yesteryear. But it was never the streets that were evil. Sister Miriam Godwinson, The Blessed Struggle.
Oh, by the way, there are more information. If you want to click on that, you can get another description of all the text. I'm not going to bother, but it is there. So you just got access to network nodes, which is a research boost if we build them. I think we're going to change this to a network node right away. Unfortunately, we do not do well with the science. That's
Production complete.
a bit excessive. Okay, C-former is done. Build it over here then. Send that up.
Terraform complete.
Could be in trouble. Oh, they're not coming for me. Well, we are gonna have to wait for them anyway. Have some ships ready to bombard them every turn. Oh, here's the crater. That's yikes. That's a pretty nasty area. Interlude from the Book of Planet, mission year 2181. I'm surprised we didn't get any of these in the first episode, but I guess it's the first time that a mindworm has attacked us. Walking alone through the corridors of New Jerusalem, you skim the security reports on recent attacks by the horrific native mindworms. Giant swarms, or boils, of these mottled 10-centimeter nightmares have wriggled out of the fungal beds of late, and now threaten to overwhelm base perimeters in several sectors. Victims are paralyzed with psi-induced terror, and then experience an unimaginably excruciating death as the worms burrow into the brain to implant their ravenous larvae. Only the most disciplined security squads can overcome their fear long enough to trigger the flame guns which can keep the worms at bay. Clearly, you will have to tend carefully to the morale of your troops. Nice little hint there that morale is a factor in psionic combat. Furthermore, since terror and surprise increase human casualties dramatically in these encounters, it will be important to strike first. When mindworm boils are detected, you consider ordering some former detachments to construct sensors near vulnerable bases to aid in such detection efforts. So we have done that. Been building sensors as well, and again, this is a nice little hint here in the story that attacking is better than defending. Here they come. Oh.
Terraform
this is going to go very poorly. Since we don't have any offensive units just yet.
Mod recovered.
You know, swept away by a tidal wave. That's fine. Let's just keep going and hope that we run into Morgan. Maybe Morgan will want to trade. He likes trading. Alright, this is just one rock, so I tend to put forests on these types of tiles as well. Yeah, my ships are doing basically nothing. I mean, they're not meant for dealing with enemy
Destroyed.
land units.
Production complete.
I've destroyed a forest near Divinity Base. Okay. Rude, but not much I can do about that. I really need more tech. Everything is terrible. We got a chance of damaging every unit. Looks like we're not, though. Defensively, we should have the advantage here. Hacking into them with scout rovers is going to be terrible. It's open terrain, so rovers have a bonus to attack, whereas with cities, infantry have a bonus to attack. I don't know, it's a mess, no matter how it goes about. Oh, forest expanded here. Right, that used to be fungus. That's unfortunate that the forest happened to expand there. And then they then cleared the forest. That's going to give them more mobility through this area. Look at that. Wait. Yeah, we don't have a lot of units.
Perhaps a careful review of your options is in order.
Wait a turn. That was very dangerous what I just did. Okay, you're actually gonna go here.
Improvement destroyed.
Okay, that was their tier 1, their 1 strength unit. Oh, I wish this would pop up for longer. I was gonna go over the numbers, but got an upgrade to commando.
Production
There are only
complete.
2 ways in which we can account for a necessary agreement of experience with the concepts of its objects. Either experience makes these concepts possible, or these concepts make experience possible. Immanuel Kant, Critique of Pure Reason, Data Links.
Alright, Seekers of the Human Brain does give us Hypnotic Trance, which gives a 50% bonus against psionic combat if we decide to use it. Leaving researchers discover secrets of the human brain only 60 years after the university. Excellent. This allows us to make a social engineering choice, Fundamentalist. Would you like to make social engineering choices now? Yes. So, Fundamentalist puts my probe up 2, which gives me 2 more experience levels on my probe teams. And also makes me immune to probe teams, essentially. It also gives me a morale bonus, which is going to be, I think, effectively an extra level on all of my military units. So this is actually quite nice. It does cost me an extra 20% research. I'm going to wait until I actually unlock probe teams, and then I'll switch to Fundamentalist. Because I do need that tech in order to really start
Recovered.
doing things. Probably somebody just triggered a random pod here. I doubt people are terraforming just yet. But yeah, as far as this combat goes, infantry gets a bonus against city, but sensor gives me a defensive bonus. Oh, that's not good. Scout rover's finished. Oh. Synth Metal Sentinel. Defend the city. Sensor and base is 25% each, but they get a 25 bonus for that. It's pretty noisy. So it was in the fungus, which hid the unit. We'll go around.
Request confirmation.
Just get that finished.
Terraform complete.
Here and defend until you're healed. Okay. So we lost one unit, but they lost a bunch. Their tech isn't so good that they can really attack into me there. And even though I'm an offensive faction, they're both those really close to each other. Even though I'm an offensive faction.
Terraform complete.
I think that in this situation, it's just better to defend, since I don't have any units that can really do much of anything. Unfortunately, these network nodes, like, it's gonna give me a 50% lab bonus, I think, so I'll get 3 instead of 2, but it'll also cost me 1 energy a turn. It's not great on these low-level bases. We're gonna keep this here, so if they attack me again and have an injured unit left over, we can attack into it with the mobile unit and then run back out. That's kind of the plan. That's why I wanted to have at least 1 rover there. Alright, and I guess... And they're having a hard time. Information, the first principle of warfare, must form the foundation of all your efforts. Know, of course, thine enemy, but in knowing him, do not forget above all to know thyself. The commander who embraces this totality of battle shall win, even with the inferior force. Spartan Battle Manual. Okay, so the Hive got the command nexus. That's a free barracks in every city, which is, I think, 2 morale upgrades on all infantry units that they train from now on. And also instant healing in cities for land units. That's not great. Now, it'll be nice in the future when I conquer their capital and take that for myself, but I'm a little ways off from that. These ships aren't doing anything. I guess having them there, the main benefit to me is that... Why do they expand up here, not down here? I don't know. The main benefit to me is if they ever develop their own transport technology and then try to attack me, have the ability to intercept their transports. So it forces them to use that choke point. I shall not confront planet as an enemy, but shall accept his mysteries as gifts to be cherished. Nor shall I crudely seek to peel the layers away like the skin from an onion. Instead, I shall gather them together as the tree gathers the breeze. The wind shall blow and I shall bend. The sky shall open and I shall drink my fill. Gaian Acolyte's Prayer. UN Headquarters. Peacekeepers builds weather paradigm. Yep. I suspected that was gonna go. Are the Morganites gonna switch over to the merchant network? Merchant exchange? These water tiles are just so good if you don't care about production. If you don't care about production and all you care about is growth. And now that does have a nutrient on it, which biases things, of course. I need more formers everywhere. Oh, they've got upgraded guns. That's not good. I attacked into it because four attack versus 2 defense. I think my 1 attack versus their 2 defense was a better odd. Could be wrong. Okay, more rovers. I need formers here too, but in the meantime, I think this is going to expand maybe out here, because that gives me 1, 2, 3. These sea resources often seem to do this little, like, night L-type shape, almost. So if I go here, I get 2 nutrient and 1 mineral resource. Let's do that. Fewer drones would be nice.
Invalid terraform command.
Oh. Right, I can only do this on ocean shelf. Which is anything with a depth of 1,000 or less. Terraform, I do not have the terraform up ability because I don't have the weather paradigm or the right tech. Okay. Well, in that case, let's just build where we can. I'm going to raise the sea level around here eventually so that I can farm it. But that is a long-term consideration. Spartans are here, huh? Training camp. Prometheus virus epidemic breaks out at University Base. All bases within 2 squares of University Base affected, except those with hospitals or other advanced medical facilities. Radius of effect equals half base's population. Okay. So they just lost some people to a random event. I should maybe just conquer the university. It might actually be path forward for me here. I know I'm already at war with a bunch of people. Our colony is becoming large and thus more difficult to manage. As the colony expands beyond 6 bases, based on our efficiency, its school and bureaucracy will create additional drones. Improving your society's efficiency rating can help to alleviate this problem. Blow some fishes. Yeah, extra drones is not great, but not a lot I can do about that. Need to expand. Morgan, where are you? Hercules Alpha Centauri B is approaching perihelion. For the next 20 years, we expect native life activity to increase dramatically. Oh boy. Okay. Network node. Nice thing to have. Does this cost maintenance? It does. Everything costs maintenance. Yeah. Groundians built here receive 2 morale upgrades. I'm not really in the business of doing that, though. Let's go to the workshop, actually, and mess around with some things here. So, advanced scout infantry, if I wanted to have better defense against mindworms, this would be a unit that would be good at that. I don't think I particularly care. What I am going to do, though, is develop speeder formers. I'm not going to give them armor. You can see it's a bit more expensive, but it gets work done a lot faster because it can move and start a task on the same turn.
Terraform complete.
So that's what we're going to do. And in fact, if I go control you...
Cannot execute order.
We have to build at least one unit of that type before we can upgrade. I guess it's not going to let me upgrade the former. Oh. Yes. We just keep doing that.
Indigenous life form.
That's unfortunate.
Indigenous life form.
That is also unfortunate.
Indigenous life form.
That was a really bad turn.
Terraform complete.
That was awful. Okay, start developing the land around there. You're going to grow next turn and just grab another forest, probably. I think what we're going to do here is we're going to clear this fungus so that we can get through more easily. We should probably clear this one as well. Apparently I just shouldn't be. Shouldn't be doing much of anything. Offensively with my ships are not good. I could build transfoils actually, that might be not a bad idea. Seeing as nobody else is on the water really. Could build a mine on the Rocky. Okay, that's actually pretty close.
Complete.
There's 4 chances at doing damage instead of just the 1.
Terraform complete.
Oh, that was close. Up to commando rank though, that's good.
Terraform complete.
And if I had gotten... If I'd gotten lucky with that, that would have been really nice. Because...
Production complete.
this is really, really bad. If you take out... You take out a unit with an attack, you do collateral damage to all the other units.
Terraform complete.
Sunspot activity is ended.
Production complete.
You walked on water, you can get a sentimental hoverboat. think we can use the ship to defend. I could be wrong, in which case this is going to be really bad. Another scout over there, yeah. In port, yeah, that's really weak.
Seems more nihilistic than that of previous eras. Perhaps this is simply a sign of our maturity as a sentient species. As our collective consciousness expands beyond a crucial point, we are at last ready to accept life's fundamental truth, that life's only purpose is life itself. Chairman Shen Jiyang, looking God in the eye.
Alright, we've got probe teams. More happiness structure, happiness wonder. Another social engineering option. No, probe teams, this is the important thing. Yes, commence social engineering. So we could go planned. What would that get? What would that get us? Appalling inefficiency, which is just going to be more drones. But things are cheaper to build, cities grow faster. Fundamentalist, I think we want to switch now too. People costs, that's really expensive. I think we'll just do the fundamentalist. Wait a few turns, then the upheaval cost would be cheaper.
Production complete. Request confirmation.
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
Production complete.
Well, this could be the end of this run. Hello again, Sister Miriam. Your Bible-thumping followers remain a force to be reckoned with. Greetings from Colonel Santiago of the Spartans. I was cautioning that my engineers have completed an advanced Gatling speeder prototype, 512. The first units are entering service now, rendering my forces practically invincible. I can afford 120, no more. Time for you to die. Oh boy. Yeah. Figured one defense, that was my best shot. But no. Alright, well, we just got taken out. So that's the end of this series, unfortunately. I was trying to show something, but I just kind of had, I don't know, I kind of feel like I got boxed in at the very beginning. Well, it happens. Probably going to start a new series then, just start over on a new map. I guess we'll play out a few more turns here, but I don't see this going anywhere at this point. Research priorities, switch over to Conquer. Yeah.
Combat report.
We destroyed 3 units. There we go. That's what I was looking for, with the collateral damage. Well, we'll pretend that this is gonna matter. Speeder formers, I guess. Come down there. So we meet again, Sister Miriam. I trust your life of worship is proceeding to your satisfaction. I am, as always, Provost Zakharov of the University. So, Sister Miriam, I see you've run afoul of our little friend Chairman Young. Just between you and me, I've recently obtained a complete map of every major hive installation and be more than happy to provide you with a copy in exchange for 50 energy credits. Sure. Friendship is a strong one, Sister Miriam. Long may it remain so. I have a proposal to make. I desire access to some of your research, name or price. Applied physics for 100. We'll pay.
Scientific theories are judged by the coherence they lend to our natural experience and the simplicity with which they do so. The grand principle of the heavens balances on the razor's edge of truth. Commissioner Pravin Lal, A History of Science.
Alright, that finally gets us our Strength 2 attack units. I believe you're finished here. We'll try another trade and see if you'll offer something. I desire access to your research data. My goodwill and friendship. You appears you're currently under technical data in which I'm interested. Another time, perhaps.
Enemy project initiated.
Greetings to you, Sister Miriam. You're, as always, the most fanatic of us all, and your followers the most Bible-thumping. Santiago, Colonel of the Spartans, salutes you. Nothing personal, blah blah blah. Vendetta, yeah.
Project complete.
Human behavior is economic behavior. The particulars may vary, but competition for limited resources remains a constant. Need as well as greed have followed us to the stars, and the rewards of wealth still await those wise enough to recognize this deep thrumming of our common pulse. CEO Nwabuda K. Morgan, the Centauri Monopoly.
+1 energy at every square. In every square. The space. Good. Spartan Secret Project. The merchant exchange has been cancelled, redirecting efforts towards the virtual world. Alright, I think we just need some laser rovers.
Terraform complete.
Rolling and moist. Yes, let's replace the forest with a farm. Spartans have renamed Time of Salvation. They now style it Militia Station.
Production complete.
Well, this is not good.
Terraform complete.
Where's my laser rover? Why is it not showing up? Oh, recon rover. That's why. It's not because it's not called a laser rover. Grab it. Grab a level from that. Probably just keep building these, honestly.
Drone riots.
Go to size 6, and yeah, you can see big cities are hard to use. Oh. Take off the one.
Terraform complete.
So from here, we're probably going to lose this. If they come to our capital, I mean, we have nothing in the capital. Well, at least upgrade that infantry.
Drone riots have ended.
Really, they're saying the production's that important, huh? I disagree.
Terraform complete.
Forest harvested, 5 minerals gained. Okay. If I bombard this every turn, I think they don't heal.
Turn complete.
We have an upgrade there. We can take Militia Station back as long as they don't reinforce it. Divinity Base, we're gonna have to work on it. So is this game lost? This is really not good. Also, we got the map. We could at least look at what the territory of the Hive looks like. I mean, look at this. I specifically went on a large map so that we wouldn't be this close to each other. But we've already had the Spartans eliminate a player, and the three of us, like, all crammed in here. Like, look at all this space here. Look at all this space here. All this space here. Oh well. Quick population check. 7, 10, 18, 21, 23 with that. 2, 5, 11. Well, I have my votes. It was just showing me. I can just do this. 18. My population. So if I ignore the... Like, if I had kept both of these, I would be at 23 versus 21. So, I mean, I was doing all right in terms of growth. I'm not convinced that this game is completely lost yet. So I think I am going actually to continue with this next time. We'll see how that goes. I will see you then.